Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants, and thank you for tuning in to another evening review, live review, on the Matty Rants channel for Dragula Season 4. It's Episode 8, honey, killer clowns are on the loose. If you haven't seen that movie for the reference, then this episode may not have been for you, but if also you're a fan of clowns, or actually take that back, if you have a phobia of clowns, this may not have been for you. But the top four are competing, and we find out a top three. We'll talk about it. But thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Remember, this is the last week on airtime for me. If you were in there today, we had a really great time watching Meet the Queens and story time with your boy Matty Rants. Don't forget on Thursday, my co-host today here on the channel will be also there for Drag Race Trivia and Hot Topics, the last one on airtime. We will be moving it to a different network, but we're asking that you give us till January, as December. Okay, see how that works? Hope everyone's having a great one. You can find me everywhere on social media for @MattyRants, but Twitter is @the MattyRants. Don't forget that Canada's Drag Race is on board here, and we will be doing reviews of that. So that will continue, as well as Queen of the Universe. Cheyenne Valentino, who was on episode 1 and 2, will be also in the building. I'll be doing a special interview with her for the last 30 to 45 minutes of that episode. So make sure you tune in on Friday for the Queen of the Universe live review. All right. I was like, let me get my little spiel and deal out the way before I bring in my co-host here. But once I get him in, we're going to get the show on the road and yes, have a good time. So why don't I go ahead and do that here? But before I do that, it's Christmas time. And I'm not going to be sitting here playing the shame game with folks today. If you like to donate to the channel, please and thank you. Cash App $ Matty Rants, Venmo MattyRants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants for your host with the most. But a thumbs up is just as valuable. Yes, I got them kids their Christmas presents. Your boy is broke after that. Trust. This is why I don't have children. All right, let's go ahead and bring them in. A good shoulder to lean on, some food that is going to soothe and heal your soul, as well as great commentary on the panel. Let's go ahead and bring in my good co-host here, Dooley_noted.
Hey friend, it's Tuesday. Hey friend, it's Tuesday. Hey friend,
It's Tuesday, and Chucky's not on, so I'm sad.
I finished it.
Oh my God, we never got to talk about that for the
on
panel.
Sunday. Yeah, we never got there. It's okay. We can save it. Good. Steph finale.
Okay. At the end of this,
it happened with the gun and the shoe.
At the end of this, let's have that moment, y'all. So at the end of this, me and Julia have the little rant and rave moment of the Chucky finale, because I'm glad I got you in. Now that you saw where that went, like, oh, this is gonna go places.
Your description of the show, I think, was 100%. I was like, okay, they're giving us backstory. They're filling in the gaps between the movies that didn't necessarily have continuity.
Explained perfectly. It's like,
they said, oh, we done killed off some people. They not dead. Ignore that, girl. Ignore that.
Okay, child, when you heard them say, well, my daughter Glinda got me this nice little bag. I said, oh, bitch, so Glinda's crazy. Got it. So yeah, we go talk about it. Dooley, your social medias before we start this program tonight.
Yes, y'all, go follow me over at Twitter. It's been a key these last 2 weeks. Your homie had a couple tweets go viral. It's been real live over there at Twitter. You can find me at _duly_noted_. That's _DOOLEY _NOTED. You can also find me on Instagram at duly noted with 2 underscores in the middle. So it's Dooley __noted. I think I fucked up that Twitter line. Twitter is _duly noted_. You know, them underscores be moving, girl.
See, you better get under that score. That's what you need to do. Get under that score. That's what you need to do.
I think I fucked it up.
Okay.
Twitter, _duly noted_. Instagram, Dooley __noted. for all of my content. And then only for food content, you can follow me there at Dooley Does Food. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on YouTube. Y'all, your boy is off Saturday. I actually have time to edit this week. I actually have time to edit. Now, granted, my D&D game got canceled, which I love, but that's all right. Because we got shit to do.
You don't miss the Munchkin game on Fridays, bitch. Okay. Yes, thank you, Dooley. Y'all make sure you subscribe to his channel, get him monetized. So I was talking about on airtime today. I said once he gets that click to go, that's when it's really gonna start to kick in. Like put out a video, put it out now. But listen, Tiara, thank you. I forgot my own tagline.
Tree,
grab a branch, eat some fruit. Oh, I am very silly. Listen. Oh, Clinton's in the room. What's up, vacation friend? I guess our next Real Housewives ultimate trip will be. That was one of our castmates. The next time we're gonna have a camera crew. The only letdown this episode was we'll discuss it. We'll discuss those shoes.
She like a COVID variant over here trying to throw shade, girl.
And I did Zoom.
Yes, Zoom.
I wonder what part I zoomed, but I did.
I know.
I did.
When the camera was shady and the camera started I said, yes, cameraman number 8, you fucking better be.
I said, so they don't like her. Because
cameraman number 8 was like,
not my friend. I would never do my friend that way, girl. She wouldn't have came out the door. Speaking of which, for the babies who are interested in this, Drag Race Italia apparently dropped their episode early today, Tuesday, versus Thursday. So if y'all are actually watching that series, you can watch it now and get your spiel. Since I don't have Chucky tonight, that's exactly what I'll be doing. Also, last little point here, if you're on my Patreon, you have some reactions coming your way. Now that the airtime is dropped, I have time. Like, I actually get some time now to really fuck it up on Patreon.
Girl, we was all books.
I was tired. I was just really tired. All these shows, and on top of that, Patreon got my last little luggage, and I feel bad. But trust me, you have a Queen of the Universe coming up. Canada's gonna be back up on there again. Promises. But it'll be up there. Trust me. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and then after that, I'm ready to go. All right. So the puppets were fantastic. Whoever made them deserves all the money, and to do it so quickly, because that took work. So I was like, they're all very detailed. The zipper looked painful. The outfit did too. Ashley, there we go. Yeah, we're going to. Italia's interesting. It's hard. Dooley, they fight. Like, they're fighting.
You said the girls are like at each other's throat.
This last episode, Untucked, them girls were almost coming to blows. It was very interesting to watch someone rise up. And I was like, oh, we're getting up out of our seats. They were saying, bitch, I would never want to be you. You are nothing of the sorts. I am a true queen. You are nobody. Trash, old bitch. I was like, what? Like, and the old one's like, keep going. You're mad, girl. You're mad. You can't be me.
Oh my God.
And they're doing it in Italian. So it's like, Cibado. It's so good. I'm like, yes. Oh my gosh. So while it is in 480p, like, it is low Vaseline filter.
480.
And the judges annoy the shit out of me. Baby, I be here for the shenanigans.
480p.
It really be 480p. Am I lying, Tom Riddle? It don't be HD, girl, because I'm like, what is this glow? This sort of like, oof, because when you see the host, you can understand why they need it. No shade. 200 y'all in the room. Let's start the show. Baby, what you had to say, Dooley? You had a little hand gesture. I thought it was about to be.
I was just.
And what I was about to say. Okay. What I was
we just get started.
Say what?
On this fine episode 8 live.
The Italian girls go in. A couple of them are bad bitches. That's the first Electra in a show that I've been like, oh, she's a bad one. It's been a minute, except for Pose. It's been a minute since someone took that name and did it justice. So the girl on there with the name Electra, she's pussy. I was like, okay, bitch. Okay. So I like her. And Seizure Lights. Yep.
Seizure Lights. Okay.
Like, I'm like, oh, the strobe of it all. The strobe of it all. That musical though, Matty. Yeah, it was terrible. It was awful. I was there for the drama though. All right, so 4 people are here. Let's try to make this interesting. Honestly, I see you too, TV. Thank you. You was like, I don't know if I want to do this either. Now, this was the coolest intro for me of the
This was
entire
great.
series. What a great puppet master reference, as well as giving you the marionette tease of a show that doesn't involve much but either music and movement or sometimes narrated by word. But we can definitely tell that Killer Clowns from Outer Space is the full-on theme and reference here today. If you've seen the movie, it's super campy, but it's also ridiculously gross. And so some very insane death scenes in there. So if you ever get a chance to see it, check it out. It's actually quite campy and fun. I watched it this past Halloween, actually, and I was not mad. I was like, this is stupid, but not mad.
You know what else this reminded me of? Like, I know that was like the main influence. So we gonna go back. I think this came out in 1998. It might have been 97.
Let me think.
Tales from the Hood.
Oh, you talking about the slave dolls?
And
that
they
came
brought
out,
back
bitch?
yes.
The ancestors woke up.
The ancestors woke up and said, "Oh, baby, not today."
That's what I'm gonna give it that too. It's a little too white face in there for me to give that, but yes, Tales from the Crypt meets Puppet Master meets a little bit of some sort of child's play if we really want to go there. But no, I thought the Boulay Brothers dolls were very awesome looking, and I thought it was a cool entrance. I said, "Oh, this is a nice little way," versus them sitting at the beach. Just coming out the water and Mary Cherry's closet, very that just a bed sheet.
Looking like plankton, girl.
The secret formula is mine, Mr. Crabway.
Girl,
my wife.
Working at the chum bucket, chow chop.
The chum bucket, Plankton. Your plan will never work against crabs. Shut up, you! I'm trying to put this together. I can't. Oh, it does give a little robot chicken tease. Yep, I do see that there.
I can see that.
Yeah, very that. Not Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Hood, that one story still scares me.
It legitimately is creepy.
But we were happy when that man was murdered, but still, it was just the fact that we all had that doll thing going on as kids, and to see them get out the painting and start to run them down, girl, I was like, what? Just start biting the man? No, man.
They were not playing games.
And Killer Clowns, they came to Earth to harvest us, so that they were eating us and putting us in these weird gum, cotton candy and gumball rounded things, and they were drinking us. It's a weird movie. When you watch it, it's quite scary because you think, oh, they're clowns, and then all of a sudden they start stomping on people and killing them, and it's very that. Oh, Team America, fuck
yeah!
One of my favorite fucking movies. It's so offensively wrong. But it's the greatest. And then that puppet throwing up is still a classic. No, just the way they shook its head. Or when they fought, that was the funniest part. We were about to fight. I can't.
I think I was in 5th grade when that came out. I should have not seen that movie, but I surely did sit there and watch.
I think I was old enough to see it. Yeah, I definitely think I was old enough to see it. But I fucking lived for that movie. So this was a very quiet.
Comparatively, hell yeah.
So there's nobody in here. Yeah, girl. What do you think? I don't know, girl. Yeah, girl. Do-rag. Yeah, Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl. You know what I mean? And then it's Dolly. Whoa, you guys, whoa. Whoa. And then Dolly starts crying, and I'm like, what's that? Wait.
I just wanted to take Dolly's head and just put it on my shoulder and be like, it's gonna be okay, baby.
And have those spikes just dig into my chest a little bit. And normally I am not here for piercings, but for some reason I am always staring.
Oh, I'm the king of piercings, girl.
I know you got. I know a Cyclops downstairs over there says, I know, just play.
I want some more, but I'm running out of locations, girl. I'm running out of location.
I have no piercings and no tattoos, and I'm just going to be the sacrifice, unfortunately, for the movie. So there you go.
I have my next 2 tattoos planned out, but I'm not. I'm waiting until I go to New York to get them because I'm not getting them here in DC. I don't trust that.
I'm just nervous. I'm not I already don't like needles, so I'm not sure I'm gonna feel we literally had this conversation when I was at the doctor the other week, and I was like, dude, they gave me
yeah, you did say say
They
that.
were like, we're gonna give
You
you every
did.
shot today, but
You did.
why? Because you need to be vaccinated for everything. But why? I was like, stop. Like they went.
Yes,
went
girls in the
same
comments,
spot.
it's publicly known that your girl duly noted _ has a Prince Albert. Yes.
Yes.
If y'all see a video, it's not me. Don't ask me no questions. Do not DM me.
The only reason I have seen it is because I have been around drunk Dooley before, and that was where I got my glimpse of it. So there you go.
Ciao.
It was like real quick. You want to see? Wham. And I was like, that's my friend. That's Dooley. I was like, oh, that's what it looks like on a black penis. No, I'm just playing. No, I had an ex that had a Prince Albert, but that's a long story of me not talking about.
I'm not doing I'm not going to do a Libre. I want to do lips. I still have to keep a job.
Yeah.
I still have to keep a job.
Yeah. Okay. Since see what Dolly does. Do you see what you do?
I know, right?
Oh my goodness. And this is why we have these conversations at this time of night. All right. So continuing forward.
I know that's right.
Bitch. Okay. So now we need to find out if Zavaletta's coming back or if it's the beef. And it's the beef, thank God, in my opinion. But I also was starting to warm up to Zavaletta. A thing that was said consistently throughout this episode, Dooley, was a lot of us are here representing for our culture.
Yeah.
And that was Hoso and Saint, of course. Well, only those two, because it's 2 out of the 4. I mean, Dolly was speaking on behalf of their own art. But those two specifically were making that statement, like, well known, like, we got to stay for this. We got to stay for this. Representation matters. I feel that. But that pressure, bitch, I was like, y'all, come on. Like, woo. It's okay. We still love you. Like, everybody is still going to love you after this. I promise. Mary. But yeah, like... Dolly's clown fetish. Yeah, that was an interesting one. I was like, bitch, I'm not ready to be prepared to have my little conversations yet. But when I heard that, I was like, whoa, I love a share. Like, whoa.
I'm glad I went to clown college as exuded from my unsuccessful life. So I'll be there. I'll be there.
My jokes are very Fozzie the Bearish, so waka waka. But yeah, there you go. Heaven only knows. Heaven only knows. I wish I could see. Okay. It was a cute moment, right, Chris?
It was.
I love you. I love you. That friendship is real. A lot of these people are honestly, a friendship, a family, if you will. It's a family, a Dragula family. A Drew family. I feel like Sigourney was over-exaggerating when she said, I'll do it again. Hoso look was the tea. Isn't Dolly biracial? If they are, and if they are, and are, yes, but I don't believe. Again, the conversation was really just more so held between Hoso and Saint. Oof! When Sigourney started crying about her mom, my heartstrings were pulled so hard.
I know.
I
think that goes back to what we said a couple weeks ago. When we were like, I know she's fighting for her life, and these motherfuckers are getting on her nerves.
And Dooley,
like, why? Like,
I know. Like all about that. And I'm sitting here when she gave the date and time, I was like, yep, that was me. It's still
fresh.
It's me, girl. Mine is 10 years, 1 month, and 3 days. Like, can't forget it. And still the phone call, the time, it all still comes back like it's a roller coaster. So when I tell you, for her to go through this competition with all of that, I said, oh, it wouldn't be me. It couldn't be me. I'd have been devastated. There's no way. So she's a trooper. And that's why we love you, baby. Okay, let's move on here. The beef, the mullet, the points, the gas.
Can I talk about this quintessentially black ass moment right here with Saint and this satin ass durag? I fucking love this. You better teach the girls about black hair care.
Girl, and it feels very Atlanta for me too. So that's why I really like it. I was like, child, I have seen that on so many other shows. I think
Saint got a
Stevie J
container of Murray's under the table and just finished and the wave brush.
Spelled W-A-V.
And the curl like in there getting in.
Spelled W-A-V. Bitch, hold on. It just be doing this over and over again, and then be getting it real tight. Like, ooh,
you got the lines on your forehead when you take the shit off.
That used to be me in high school because I would do it way too hard, and I had the lines on my head. They were like, man, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, but my hair used to be laid, bitch, after a good old do. My hair was
Come on, black hair care, you better.
Shut up, Chris. Ain't look like boo Boosie. Be cool.
Oh no,
He don't look like Boosie.
I ain't saying that.
No, Saint
I
looks like
bind
they have
that.
talent.
I bind that. I
Saint
bind
looks like
it.
they have talent. And are not suffering from underlying conditions that they won't address at the doctor's office. But
Jesus.
I mean, hey, all right, Abilene.
Abilene, girl.
I just wanted to name something very moist. All right, so the Boulets are present and accounted for in the same outfit that they continue to. I'd be a little whoppity-dopty-doo, but a little baby clip in there too, and a good old white contact lens that gives nothing. But they tell them what their maxi challenge is.
It's not nothing.
They give them their mini, maxi, and extermination low key, all in the same breath. I was like, oh, so you just get it out the way today. This for you hoes. I got time for this shit. So, greetings, queens. This is Kermit the Frog here, having a conversation about what you need to do. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the tall one. But let's go ahead and move forward. I'm just playing, Julie.
Ooh, girl, you got mail. Woo, okay.
What you ready to do? No, I can't. Every time I hear it, I'd be like, I think all of a sudden, the whole mouth is
come on,
up.
Matty Diggy one.
No. Okay, it's Killer Clowns from Outer Space is the total theme. They want them to make a killer clown. One more time. Sigourney Beaver, I love you. One more time. Killer clown. All right. Okay. What's up? Shut up. Actually, I should say that for Saint. But then again, we'll talk about it. So she was the idea is to present this character on the stage as a clown and do it, of course, with style, not too much grace. Make it a little dirty, make it a little grungy, be gross, whatever. Killer clown. Now, the end of it, which is the extermination, is sort of on a Mario Kart setting, but only really for Dolly and Saint. The rest of them, well, actually, Beeve too. That was the motorcycle if we really want to go there. And no, it was Mario Kart. Yep, those are all cars you can get in Mario Kart 8 right now.
You can surely ride the motorcycles if you want.
They totally have to ride on this random track out in the middle of nowhere and get pied and have a good time and look good doing it. And so that was the extermination, which I was like, that looked like fun.
It was. No, I get it. Like, we got to remember they was taping this in the midst of the panty, so they was probably limited with like what they could do for extermination that won't really for real kill you.
Well, suffocate them and then bring them back and then make them ride go-karts.
Suffocate me. Okay, I'm done.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It's just like take away their breath and then give them a cord. It was funny, but I just said, okay, it's nice.
Mary looked like a deep breath.
Girl. I would have said a fart, but
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. And like a wet one. You know what I mean?
Just crop dust.
Oh shit! Like I gotta go. Like you thought she was gonna be on the phone sitting down, but all those says actually.
I'm prairie dogging it. I gotta go.
It's like Fred, I love you, but like on the real, I really gotta go. I gotta go, bitch. Girl, not the Cali Sonique read, Dooley. You gave that ginger read. You done passed it to
we done passed it down.
Girl, I would say she would have coughed after that breath. I'm just saying. Okay, a big poop. Shut up, Kendrick.
Big poop. Big poop.
I mean,
that should be a final boss for something. Big poop.
Big poop.
Come on, big poop.
In a Mario game, I can see that big poop.
Birdo and then big poop.
Makes that noise. They have a mini challenge. The mini challenge has them dunking a particular clown from their past. And, we were all really excited to see who that was. No, we weren't. So Mary Cherry has returned. Actually, she was in town because they didn't go nowhere. No, she probably flew by. She probably flew in to be there for this mini challenge of sorts. But because of the weight limit on the contraption is what she said. I'm assuming that was a joke, but that may have been real. She was not able to sit in the dunk tank and they had to sit in for her while she threw insults at them in the best way she knew how.
Latrice Royale got on that full ass stage, drenched in water, throwing titties around. Girl, I don't know. I have
And
questions.
soaked pads. You know what I'm saying? Literally was
Right.
creating ecosystems, sitting down while Manila's makeup was pouring in the
Right.
lifeline to a new hope. You know what I mean? And you came out here looking like COVID's second, third variant. And it's like,
Baby,
I got
Mystique
it.
Summers Medicine got up there, full stain on her shirt, and still turned the party, baby. You could have made an effort. You could have tried, girl. You coulda
Dita Ritz
tried.
was safe with a stain on her top, bitch. Are you gagged? Are you gagged? Like, there's no way. There's no way.
Baby, Eureka been swiffering the whole floor with her whole ass pussy
Girl.
bitch. And you talking about something you can't get the duct tape?
That's why they had to give they had enough money to give away all that time. I'm telling you, Queen of the Universe money came from Eureka. That's where the extra 150,000 came from. They came to say from the cleaning bill, girl. Just put some Dawn down there. No Pine Sol, baby.
It's Pine
Clean
Sol.
it up. Clean it up.
That's the power of Pine Sol.
This will be an everlasting. Let me stop. Okay. We have to stop. Okay, is this her killer clown look? Girl, it killed something.
Is that what this is supposed to be? Can somebody... Now, the girls we watching, somebody slide to the DM to tell us. I have questions. What is this? What is this for?
With the amount of blood that came out the puppets at the end, I thought they killed off Mary Jane. Woo! Woo! It's the Avi of Raj, and it's the mixed service bitch. That's 10 points for you, Gryffindor, or whatever house you play. Bitch.
Or not today. Earlier in the week, I guess it would be in the last week. Somebody made a stupid comment on Twitter, and a person quote tweeted it with Raj's picture, but it took a moment, and then I cried, like I laughed, cried, because you got to think about it. But it was like when she's like, "I'm not gagging," and but I had to think about it, and I thought that was hilarious. It was no caption. It was just the face.
Yes. Okay. They ordered Simone's look, but it came from funny. Wish. Ooh, can't. This is Voltorb mid-explosion. The new variant COVID-19 poot. Okay, I can't. Girl Clouds for Outer Space is so cheesy. It's Gouda. Debbie. I love it. That was fun. Okay, Mary looked like COVID's second cousin. Not that we're laughing. Poot 19. There it is. Okay. This is lower than a boot. It's a size 13 flat foot. Ooh. Let's see here. Y'all know the sea urchin that pretended to be a Krabby Patty from SpongeBob.
Man, she like a piece of the aggro crab.
Ooh, not the exorcist's child just come out of me right there. Oh my God, I done knocked my light back. I think it's better for me. Get it a little off of my forehead. Shish. The best part of the whole set was Mary trying to read Sigourney for her outfits, and she went, "At least I have a fabric pattern." She said, "Did you only bring 2 dress patterns?" And Sigourney's like, "I can sew." Like, what are you doing?
What you mean?
That was the corniest read. I was like, "Girl, look at this. Look at this. Look at this." And then this is up. I don't get it. I don't get her. I don't get it. So people were dunking girls. Mary was hurling insults. It was the most annoying of times. Honestly, I guess her talent is talking consistently over a period of time without taking a breath while still looking like taking a breath. There you go, Julie. I don't know. I was not entertained by this. I was more so just focused on a few things in life. Those things were the fact that she dressed to get in there, and I can only assume that that's the second board that was put up. If she, in fact, got in there to be in the water.
This is unfortunate.
Unfortunate soul. So sad. Those
literally an unfortunate soul.
Yeah.
Literally.
Bitch. I know Walmart carries these suckers, and it was a good 5 slips, and I understand it because you was like, bitch, I'm not about to get my slippers wet because I ain't see no shoes. Slippers, yes.
Just like when your earpod, like before we went wireless, when your earpods got caught on something, you had to unravel them.
To be real, this would actually be an interesting concept of a piece if the bodysuit underneath it wasn't literally not fitted right. And it was with an actual pump and on somebody else.
And some lotion on them ankles.
they got to get there, dude. That's a road traveled kind of far, friend. You gotta come downstairs to find out what the rest of the basement looks like. But yeah, so they were wet, and Dolly won the challenge because Mary likes her more. I'm just kidding. Dolly won the challenge, and by Dolly winning, Dolly gets to pick the go-karts or the vehicles they will be driving in this extermination challenge. Dolly's diplomatic. Dolly says, I just went by whoever walked up in what order.
I'm just here to drag. That's it.
I just came here to dance.
I just came here to
drag.
dance. That's it. Junior,
Nuh-uh,
get out.
I just came here to dance.
Drag. That's it. Bury that.
Oh my God. I hated that part of the movie so much because that was a horrible scene. They were listening at the door. I was like, really? What's her name? Come up, Ronnie. What's going on here? I'm like, what, bitch? We gotta go. Shut.
Diamond, come in. Can I have the room for a moment?
Can I have the motherfucking dressing room, please? Can everybody get the dressing room, please? Bitch, I ain't going nowhere. There's gonna be trouble. Oh, one of my likable moments with Jamie Foxx. All right, so Hoso has the shitty key, and Sigourney's got the male key, and both Saint and Dolly have house keys because why not? They're resurrection sisters, right? It kind of worked out. Okay, so fun fact, not to brag or whatever, but once upon a time, a long time ago, I was a young kid. And we were on, I was a kid, and we had a big house, big property or whatever. My dad had us have go-karts. The one that Dolly was in had it, and the one Saint was in had it. Because the one Saint's in is a 2-seater. It's supposed to be for some other person to sit in. The one Dolly's in is just for one person. Had both, wrecked both.
That's no,
Dooley, I've broken many things in life. A 4-wheeler, 2 go-karts. Oh yeah, I've wore them things out.
Oh, no.
We used to like ride in the back of my brothers and stuff, and we would be just fucking shut up. So yeah, seeing that brought nostalgia for me. Like, it's fun. And the next time we go somewhere as a group trip, we're going go-karting.
That would be fun.
Yeah, because the theme park was fun. That was so much fun.
That was such a good time.
The roller coaster was enough.
That was a great time.
It was. That little spinny ride where I literally just wouldn't stop spinning me and Lou for like the entirety of the ride.
Funny. Bitch, I was high as fuck.
That edible kicked right in, and I was
so
like,
good.
wee! Yeah, it was very
great.
fun. No, I actually stay at the scene of my accidents. I don't leave the crime. Okay, I'm more likely the person. Like my mother used to hate it when I would come back and I'm like pulling the car. She's like, "What'd you do now?"
Oh no!
I mean, it flipped, and yeah, the steering wheel is fucked. I ain't paying for it. I guess it's gonna sit in the garage. I'll grab my bike and go. Oh yeah, I was an active child. I need to be more active as an adult. Anywho, we walked through We walked through the boudoir. Yeah, they're making their clothes like what? People are
explaining things. Ain't that a jam though? Like I want that to like when I'm around the house just doing shit. Like,
shut up, Matty. This Caitlyn Jenner era. Okay, no, I would never sit at a table and claim to be something that just attaching myself to certain things. I certainly wouldn't be sitting across from Amanda Seales. Okay, but okay, all right, or sitting next to Katy Perry. Swish, swish, bitch. Another one in the basket. Oh, okay, all right. Sorry. Who remembers Katy Perry? Oh, and another one.
I just watched this video about the downfall of Katy Perry last week. It was I enjoyed it, but it's really kind of sad. Like, damn girl.
Low-key Young Thickums. I used to get in trouble. Oh my God. If my mama was alive today, and if I ever get my dad on this line ever to talk about what I used to do, he will tell you, Matt was the trouble. I was trouble.
Really?
I used to drove my dad's car through the garage one time because he was taking too long, and I was like 3 and I got tired. I just wanted to get in the driver's seat and just drove it right through the laundry room. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was
a good kid. My mouth got me in trouble, and then my face got me in trouble.
Oh, my mouth and my actions. And I would learn to blame it on the other kids too. So my brother and my sister equally took like faults for stuff that I would never do. And then later on, when we all would tell them, my parents would be so shocked. That was Matthew. I was like,
Wow.
I had to get away with stuff. I was the little gay boy. I had to get away with things. Okay, like they didn't know what was going on with me. I mean, they knew, but I had to, I had siblings I could blame on. She did it. He did it. And since he's the older one, he got the most. So
as the eldest child, we often took the brunt of
right. I mean, and I was the middle, so it was more
You were the
so
middle.
feel bad because he's the sensitive one, and because he was so mean to me, it was so easy to blame stuff on him. Especially like the day he called me the F, like, "Oh, you're a pack." I was like,
Your
"Oh,
brothers
okay."
were fucking mean to you. They were.
Yeah.
They were mean to you.
It's like, "Oh, okay." Like, you want to be mean, and then
Oh, you
that
want to
broke.
come that way,
Man, well, when he walked through here earlier and da 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 da, that said, well, that's a lot. Am I? Oh Lord, I can't. Well, see my dad for Christmas when I give these gifts. Lord Jesus, I'm old. All right. Hey, Hoso, back to his to daddy. Thanks for describing your look. Thank you for describing your look. Your penis was on display today in a cup. I would have eaten that candy corn. I would. Yeah, I would. I would have eaten it.
I would have definitely eaten the candy corn.
I would have wanted to. Let me stop talking. All right. So let's see here. Things I was about to say.
I would have savored it in my mouth really slowly and just let it just melt.
There would have been a waft first. A whiff, if you will, a full something just to understand. You put candy down there. Then when they said it was melted, I was like, it gets warm. It's like, how warm? Okay, sorry.
98.6.
We can hate candy corn and we can love it too.
I like both.
Like I could hate candy corn and love penis. And when you put both together, it can just make one better than the other. All right, let's move forward here before I'm a sensible Libra. Okay. Now, Sigourney has a full moment here, and we talked about this earlier. Not rubbing your throat. I mean, I'm just want to get relaxed, cheek. I just want to get relaxed, girl. Things may enter. But Sigourney starts to talk about, her drag and what she's trying to do. And then, of course, bringing up her mother into this and why she's here and why she wants this so bad. And then to tell us that she got the phone call to be on the show the same week she lost her mother, and not even being able to tell her mother that she's got on the show same week. And then you're now on the show, you still haven't even fully grieved over everything yet. Like, honey, and trust me, Sigourney, 10 years running here, babe, it's gonna take time and it's never gonna go away. And it's gonna be tough, but you gotta hang in there. Because I know once she left this competition, like once this was done filming, I know you had a moment. So like, you have my love. I just I knew those tears. I felt those tears.
I was recently reading something about grief, and the author's point was that like especially around like the death of like loved ones, like your grief never really goes away. You just learn how to carry it with you and how to like not allow it to affect you in such a great capacity. So it's a lifelong journey and you'll figure it out.
Mine is just moments of remembering through things that I do in my normal life where I'll then count it to my mom or be like, oh, that reminds me of this and that, da, 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 da. And it's helped because instead of it becoming like the sad memory of her not being here, this reminds me of, and this is why I do, and therefore I am. So there I go. There I go again. Okay, sorry. That's for the girls who know. But yeah, baby, we love you still going. Beef, team beef. Moving forward and on here. They wore white again. But they were white, so I'm happy.
When I saw this, I was like, Matt is rolling his eyes right now as they walk out on this stage.
What do they want me to say? It looked good? Like, that's not going to happen. The nails, too. Did you see them? In school when you had those little rubber things you could put on your finger with the little monsters and stuff? That's what those nails give me. They give me thimbles, but like for the kids. It just, girl, they didn't even go with the outfit. It was like, why did you do like white nails? Like you had talons or something. I like the boulets for real. And respect for sure. But like, Girl, you and Rue.
I get it. I get
You and Rue.
I get the critique.
This year,
I get
them
it.
and Rue. And Rue got people getting her dressed. Like, come on now. Like,
Mm.
y'all hoes picked this out. I know you did. You said you do your own makeup. I know you picked these out. It said, I would need us to look exactly the same. Our hems won't match, but that's fine. Either way, it's still better than bullshit. So, in a leotard. So, I'm giving them that with this one. It's still better than some, yeah. Oh, but I see a good old thigh-high boot under here that don't even know if it wants to show or not. Either way, go ahead, Boulays. Boulays. I took 2 screenshots of Bob just to show you what the facial expressions will do for one that is a legend of Bob the Drag Queen. This is once
I'm
Bob,
so glad she's here.
because we love Bob. Shout out to you, Bob. Love
Shout
you. You
out
know
to
I
our
love you, Bob.
business.
You already know what's up.
Miss Roberta Elaine.
Okay, I've been to the comedy shows. Now this is one queen I have put in my support. God damn it. Okay, I love you some Bob, and I will be that fan.
I don't think y'all understand like how fucking funny Bob the Drag Queen is. I've been to 2 of her shows, and like in full on tears. Like the cleverness, the quickness, the context. You get a little message in there, but that shit is still fucking funny.
Don't be sitting in the front.
Because I was in the splash zone and I did not get picked on.
Oh
but
my
like,
God, I was so happy.
The girls did.
The one that got put on Amazon, the one that they did in New York during DragCon was the one
Suspiciously Large Woman.
That's the one I was at. So you can catch a glimpse of the back half of me at one point when they go towards the back of the audience. There's like literally me in my back of my head like this. But I was at that show, gagged. Girl, what's funny is that was the first day I met Berta Filter, standing right outside of Bob's show, and I walked up, and my friend David was with me. He's like, "Matt, this is this is Berta Filter." We knew she was going to be on the show for the season or whatever. We just didn't say anything. And he was like, "Matt's our YouTube review." She's like, "Oh, I hope you go nice on me." Meanwhile, go to those reviews. She was lovely in person too. Beautiful.
It was nice in person.
Yeah. The show just didn't. It wasn't the Aiden Zane of it. It wasn't that.
And that really wasn't even her fault. That really wasn't even
it wasn't.
Her fault.
Not looking back at it, really wasn't.
That wasn't even her fault.
I mean, spitting on her was her fault because that's her mouth. We can't control that. No one put water and said action, But Bob was introduced here, and at first when they talked about her, she was like, oh, it was very funny. And then Bob goes into this face. I have to do it. It's kind of cold like a morgue in here. It's just I love you, Bob. I was just like, I love these little moments. Cute stuff.
Also love that, like, just like they did Trisha, drag icon. They don't even give a breath to the other TV show. They said drag legend.
The thing is that they don't have to because the resume speaks for itself. And like Drag Race was so long ago for Bob. True. Yes, you are the season 8 winner, but girl, you are Emmy. I believe has an Emmy. I believe for We're Here.
They said We're Here by name. I said work.
We're Here is a very well celebrated show, very well respected show. Shout out to We're Here because they came to your boy for season 1, and they're still nice to me for season 2, even though I need to get these reviews out. Please forgive me, We're Here people, but like, it's a lot of TV. But yeah, like Bob is Netflix show that was the 2 seasons of that one. I forget the name of it. I watched it. It was very boring, but Bob was fun on there. That's literally why I watched it. It was so boring, but Bob was great on there. I just sat there and was like, oh, there go Bob. That's a full view. All right, I'm out. So I'm glad to see it. Now, this baby over here, y'all gonna forgive me. I forgot the name of the show already when they had announced who this person was because I don't know what. Oh! I know what it is. I know what it is. Things They Do in the Dark. That's so not the name of it, but it's the one on FX where it's a TV version of another movie or show that came out a long time ago. Come on, y'all, help me out here in the comment section, my peoples. Y'all know what we do in the shadows. There we go, Maria Soul. Thank you, baby. What we do in the shadows. There we go.
I don't even know.
All right. That there you go, Dooley. All right, that's what it is. Okay, just so you know, because like I tried to watch it and I was like, no, it's not for me. But that is not for me.
Very that.
It had its moments. Things they do in the dark. Bitch, watch that be a bomb movie that comes out next year that Tyler Perry has written. Oh, that's such a Tyler Perry title. It is Things They Do in the Dark by Tyler
Girl, we
Perry.
already know what that movie gonna look like. Dark
Oh,
skinned villain,
Kiki
light
Palmer's the
skinned
evil.
savior.
It'll be Zendaya's the one that the girls are. She's
Somebody got
picking on me.
girl. Somebody got to be sick and dying. Child. Like it's always some Tyler
Then
Perry
Romeo's gonna come
man.
in there with a skull cap of cornrows and save her by being a bus driver. You know,
The lace is gonna be lifted.
her husband's gonna realize that he was wrong, but it'll be too late because she's found herself through Jesus.
There's a whole Christian musical like break that lasts like 18 minutes.
Tyler Perry will be playing the best role and the hardest role of his life, a straight man. Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Girl, every time I see him with a wife on there, I'd be like,
I'm like, girl, no, you know good and well, sis. You know good and well.
Hey Otis. Why you gotta lie, Otis?
Oh my god, tangent. So I'm rewatching In the House, like with LL Cool J. The episode that I watched last night had RuPaul on it, and RuPaul was trying to play a straight man that played basketball. And when I tell you, I cried.
You talk about the cheerleader? No, you're not talking about
It's
Sorry,
season
Mama Kissing Les.
2, episode 9, if I remember correctly.
Of what show?
In the House.
Really? Wow.
RuPaul is supposedly Marion's teammate in the NFL, and he comes over and tries to invite Marion over to the club. Marion didn't realize it was a gay club, and
he's RuPaul.
And then he's right.
Okay. That was the Ru era of I'm gonna play to the straights and do the whole shock. I'm a man. Yeah, if y'all remember the 90s.
I was like, this episode is problematic, and the girls would drag everybody here today.
I used
but
to
it was
hate
funny.
watching TV like as a kid in those awkward scenes with the LGBTQ community. I used to hate those scenes
because it was like, uncomfortable.
Like, because everyone in the room's laughing and saying all the fucked up shit that you don't want to hear, and you're just sitting there like, that's funny. It's not. But I do remember RuPaul, but Mom, I'm a cheerleader. Yeah, it was the one with the but Mom, I'm a cheerleader.
Very similar aesthetic.
But this baby was lovely. Hi, Harvey. Moving forward and on, let's get to the category that is the killer clowns. First up is Hoso. Homage to their roots indeed. Once again, I always love the explanations behind this. This was interesting while missing some sort of key things that were important that Bob brought up. I was like, yep, that is a big deal because it did take away a little bit. It looked like a little mask. What did you think, Dooley?
I agreed. First and foremost, I thought Roberta Elaine gave all the critiques.
Roberta Elaine
gave all the critiques, and I said yes. But yeah, I agree. Like, I at face value, I really, really like this. I think it's well put together. But like, it's top 4. So like, you have to hit the details, and you have to get those minute points that will help elevate you, even just a teaspoon, a skeet, just a little dollop, just over your competitor.
And I like this a lot. Honestly, it just that little thing caught me off, and I was like, "Ooh, that is a big deal," but it's not a huge deal. But it's also like, "Oh, okay." I did find this to be insanely like creepy and cool. Matty's secretly working for Dragula, zooming in on those marriage. I mean, it would be nice to get another check. This I thought was the best photo for me of the look that gave it the killer clown vibe that would totally scare the fuck out of me at night seeing this like over my bed or something. Very that. It's busy, but it's a 2 with reservations. Meaning it's super passable. Like, this is amazing. But just a little stuff for the editing there. Very stuff. But I love how you spelled toot.
Toot. That's cute.
And we can see the Walmart tags on the mask still paint the backs. Woo, girl. I was gagged when Bob was like, you just took me out the fantasy. And I was like, Exactly.
I agree.
This was a Dooley. We're gonna pay this just a little bit, okay? It's wild how the critiques are so much better coming from people who actually do drag.
Especially the ones that do drag and have drag queen skills.
That part.
True.
I mean, well.
Bob and Rolo Thomason, I'm so into drag right girl.
I think that's the best part about that is that Bob did not come in there going, I'm going to be nice. Bob was like, let me be real and tell you what bothered me about this. And I was like, oh.
From artiste to artiste, from drag queen to drag they them. Like, let me tell you. Like,
here's Carson Kressley. I don't understand what that it is that you're doing with the is that what you call it, a contour? I call it a cock. Oh my goodness.
Gotta go get fucked by my man now.
I'm a bottom. My bum hole looks like beef jerky.
Oh my god.
Like,
Can I say that?
I can't.
Bury that.
My suit hurts.
Bury that.
I'm allergic to clothes. I don't know. Either way, I was appreciative of the critiques tonight, and I thought Hosta looked really good. His bum hole is a beef jerky. Okay. Sigourney Beaver.
Not this drive-by fruit. You're a fool. You're a fucking fool. I know y'all heard what Matty. I'm not gonna repeat it, but I know y'all heard what he said. Baby, we're gonna have to walk around DragCon with bulletproof vests because the girls are gonna be trying to run up on us. We are gonna be enemies number 1 and 2.
Like gas station, like that kind.
I'm gonna start lying and telling people my name is Jamar84. My name is Jamar84.
I am Jamar84 and I am successful. Right, just like how Mariah came in and Mariah Perez successful. I'm Jamar84. Jamar84 of YouTube, Jamar84 successful.
Jamar84. And you can find me at Jamar840 on TikTok.
It's okay. They know they're not taking me serious. They know I'm just joking. Who would take that seriously? All right, so moving forward, but I'm gonna let y'all actually talk on this one first before we give it. This was cute. She definitely needed some blood, though. I wish there were blood in those balloons. I don't know why there wasn't. Issa Boo for me. I want gore. She had a knife. Wait, the exclamation. I have to do that right. She had a knife. There it is. Okay, we gotta get that exclamation. I hope my neighbor didn't freak out and think that someone was behind them. Oh my God, I can't.
One time I was playing Overwatch and I was yelling at somebody over the mic, and my neighbor came over and was like, "Are you good, sir?" I was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm just yelling."
I did low key and not this reality, take down an entire group of people so I could be considered dangerous in this world, but in this one, I am fine. Have a great day. Love your azaleas. All right, no.
Girl, I play support. Them DPS girls don't know how to play the game.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I only play support if I see everybody pick, the brawl people, the brawlers of them. I'm like, oh, Lord, they all gonna die, so I'm gonna have to stand behind everybody and be like, okay, bitch, it's gonna be okay. Boot Sigourney did not do this time at Jimbo Pythia. Charity would have done this better. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, you heard the joke. Killer outfit, but not killer queen. Cool if something came out the balloons. I agree. She would have slayed if she had gags or balloons and wasn't tripping over them. Oh, it was like Zavaletta's curse was put on Sigourney.
Well, you're right, because Zava had a whole lot of trouble with them problems.
That Bruja sat there, a couple chicken bones with Azalea Banks, and stewing dead cats in their house and shit, dancing with machetes.
That's true. That's real true.
I'm just saying, Baba was out there. I hated it for my sister. I think the outfit's actually fabulous. It's really quite beautiful, to be honest. It was kind of gorgeous. I love the whole stabbing the balloons bit. I love the wig. This shot is tea. It's tea, but it's not what I needed it to be. Disgusting a little bit, but this is gorgeous.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, bitch, I had a fun time at this part taking this screenshot because there was 7 of them that were really good, but I just love the whole my eyes closed and this one's coming up and it's very that. She kills people, but not recently. The knife is clean. She's been walking. Dolly is next, giving you Ronald McDonald. Freeze, bitch! I want a McDouble. Very that. Excuse me, candy corn clown. But I also got a little. I have a Happy Meal here for you. It certainly was.
Before we even once I saw what the challenge was for this episode, I was like, "Oh,
Dolly's winning." Yeah,
Dolly slay these girls because there's a legacy of creepy clowns in their drag. I was like, "Stop even slay."
Like it was. The attention to details with this headpiece here, y'all, like literally looks like it's splitting out the top of the head. And while it lifted up later when they were being judged, like on the initial sit down of it, once Dolly turns the head this way, you can see the illusion of the candy corns poking out the head like that. It's fucking crazy. Dolly has a big butt. That as well. The turnaround, I was like, those are not pads, sis. I was like, oh, okay.
Dolly, you do got some cakes.
I was like, I don't ever see that when they're wearing regular clothes, but I see what you do when you get a little sock and a little jock. Okay. That little jock support be pulling you up since I'm a bottom. I don't normally be looking, but I was like, oh, I have to get my coots. I was like, oh. But the front is where my standard was because this man took candy corn out of the jock strap and poured it into their mouth. All right. So, my mind open. All right.
I feel like SpongeBob. I need it.
I need it, Mr. Krabs. The gums too. Yeah, it was the wax molding over the teeth. That was fabulous. It was like the candy, like all of a sudden the teeth are just rotted into some sort of candy mixture. It looks like Laffy Taffy hardened. I just ate some Laffy Taffy today. It was wonderful. It's that Laffy Taffy, that Laffy Taffy, candy girl. Need that bubble gum. I need that chickle stick. I need that da da da. Oh, she's so thick. Oh,
let it ratchet, cause I stay so hard.
I can't.
Love you for a long time. Oh my God, get low.
See, we get loose with it. Oh, with it. Oh my gosh, I can't. It's the fact, Dooley, that we talk about how trash music is today, like that Panda guy. Panda. Whatever happened to him? Thank God, one single, that was it. But like, we had our trash too, because that song is trash. But like, we were in that club.
That was the era of snap dancing, though. Everybody could do it, and it was a great time.
Like lean with it, rock
with it, lean with
rock.
it.
Yes,
that was
very
that.
But back to what we're talking.
Snap your fingers, do your step. We can do it
all by yourself.
Yeah, that was time. It was a key.
Woo! Okay, Maddie, if they asked you to be on their OnlyFans, Well, I need to know what the check looked like first. Honestly, now in these days, bitch, I'm older. I don't give a fuck at this point in time. The kids is grown.
What am I doing?
What's the check looking like? And what kind of video can we do? If it's like
I got tattoos and y'all will clock me. I got to figure out angles and shit. I got to keep a job.
I'm just saying. Okay, listen. I'm just saying. Listen. Thanks. Saint is next, giving mime movement tease here. There's a nice touch of a mouth on the hat, on the hat on top of her head. And this by far I thought was the creepiest picture of all of them, honestly.
That's creepy.
Jesus. Honestly. Like the fuck. So when they were saying, oh well, this girl, I said, But this was creepy. But I thought the little movements was more than what we've been getting. So I didn't know why they were kind of hard on Saint, to be real. I actually kind of like this shit. 400 people in the room. Thanks for being here in this late night show. Thank you, Julie, for the sound bar. I got Julie. You got the sound bar right over there. Hit that like button if you will for me, please. Let us know that you are here and we love you and we appreciate you. And yeah, I totally don't know why I took this down. Keep that going. Let's see here. Hold on. Excuse me. I would like to bring this back. I really like the concept, but if they took it more in a luring victims in by asking for help, it would have ate down. That's what I thought it was. I assumed on initial look that it was like, I'm just a clown, help me. And then like how, Pennywise was, reel him in. So I don't know. I guess they weren't feeling it as much, but I liked it, to be real with you. I did. Let's talk about this because she really tried to give so much more energy this time, but I was still getting the feeling she was holding back. It was, let's be real. It was the hokey pokey, but she didn't turn herself around. And that's what it's all about. Oh, wow, I did that. The full bar, bitch, okay? She put her left foot in. She put her left foot out. She shook it all about. I don't know.
I agree with you. Like, it was, I saw the effort, but it was like, there's still something. Oh, my God.
It was topsy-bopsy for me, too, a little bit.
I feel that.
I immediately, from the teeth and the nails. Oh God, Topsy. Ooh, that was such a traumatic moment. I can't go back to that episode again. I didn't like how that girl was being fucked with. I don't like that.
Yeah. Maybe this is just like Saint's version of high energy. Maybe we need to reset our expectations. Different. Maybe that's what it is.
Listen, okay. All right. You know what? I bet, they say you don't have no emotion, but I bet when you be thrusting in somebody saying it'd be all about the bells, bitch. I'm just saying. Maybe that stiffness working other things, I'm just saying. My body is calling. Why is this the picture I'm choosing to have this conversation about?
That's also not. I thought you were going to touch my body.
The other floor. Yeah, okay.
That's where you were going.
All right, so this baby is sitting out somebody's window and is about to fuck the whole game up. But I will say, for me personally, I like this. Yes, I think we could have got here. I think we could have made it a little bit more broken. I think we could have made it a little bit more staticky, if you will, conjurable sort of sense, like scare a bitch, not protect this lab or return this lab. Or suffer my crime.
Now return lamb.
Because sometimes that's saying a little bit. It's very. It's
That's Courage the Cowardly Dog, y'all.
If they don't know that.
We're on the new girls like Chowder. They wouldn't hear for Courage.
I love Chowder too. Water. Water. Oh my God. All right. I got to get this picture off. It's a lot of time. YouTube's like, can we move this picture, please? You're making
got something else to talk about.
Okay. Judging takes place. Bob looking suspiciously large and in charge. Not chunky, but kind of funky. I don't know. I just live for Bob and Red. They all look nice here. Even these, people with their white outfits and their knee-high boots they wore last week. Okay, I'm done talking about them. So the winner of this week's challenge, excuse me, I actually had a moment for this. Excuse me, because we're Black. What are we doing here? We had a moment for this. Bob's conversation and this time she gave Saint with the critiques was everything I needed to hear, because as a reviewer of Drag Race and anything I do, I felt that conversation, Dooley. I know you did. It was like, oh, bitch. It's the truth. We want to support each other real bad, but we have to tell each other the truth. We have to keep it real. It was deep. That was deep.
Bob the Drag Queen is officially the Olivia Pope of drag out here giving us quintessential important conversation. I said yes. Like Bob was the one to like give this critique, like it, like, and it hit.
And
Like
it was, it's like
it was
almost what the
perfectly worded.
Boulets wanted to say if they were in the place to being able to say that. And by Bob saying, it's like even Dolly was sitting there like, yep, this is all of it, all of that, say all of it, because it was true. Me and Julie included here in this. Sometimes as Black people, we got to root. We're rooting for each other, right? Except for Jussie and some of the other girls. No, but like we're rooting for our faves. At the same time, it's like if they're not doing well, it's almost like you want to be honest, but you feel like, am I going against my brother and my sister here? Where again, there already have people who are judging them for their color and not for their talent. All that. So when Bob's like, we have to work 4 times as hard, I was like, you damn, yell that, Bob. Like, it was just very much what I needed to hear. I was emotional listening to Bob talk. I was like, fuck yes. I'm like, I hope you heard all of that, because that was, I felt it. I was like, that was for me. Like, I was like, Saint went in there. That was ooh.
Like you want to be able to give like real authentic, we want to give you like real authentic critique, but also don't want to come off like we're pulling you down or trying to be a hater. And so sometimes it's uncomfortable because we like especially like in a competition setting, like we want to see you learn and grow and be able to like rise above like the challenges. But sometimes we gotta have the conversation, baby. You ashy, and like
your heels are 3 inches off the ground, and they're not working for the high fashion look. Sometimes you give the same look. Oops. Sometimes you give the same silhouette. Sometimes the ethereal bit doesn't work. Sometimes less is not more. But you are talented. You're amazing. The way your mind works is brilliant, and it's all there. But sometimes taking yourself out of yourself makes the best you.
Yeah.
Am I really having this conversation with me? I have therapy tomorrow, y'all. So this is where this is. Literally, I'm setting myself up for the conversation with my baby tomorrow. But like, it is. Come on now. But yeah,
it's great.
It is. Bob was serving the truth. That's right. Also, Kendall Jenner. This is for my light skinned girls. From the front to back. I know you're feeling that. Oops. Okay, I can't. Not for this light skinned girl. I didn't receive that. I didn't receive that moment. I was like, what are you doing, sis? It's already hard enough. They think we hate them, girl. We don't. Like, you need to stop. Anywho, that was a powerful moment. I'm glad they showed that it was real. It was chef's kiss. Exactly. Yeah, we can't be critical in public because it empowers the dominant judgment of Black people. Ooh.
That's what they say. What is it's praise in public, correct in private? That's usually kind of how it goes.
Because that's why they say don't act a fool in public, because of how we're looked at as Black people. Now, when we get to this house, I'm gonna wear you the fuck out.
I'm gonna wear you the hell out.
My parents used to be. The only time they used to gather me together is when I would challenge that sort of situation with them. And baby, that's when they get me in public. But if they knew I'm gonna get them later, and I knew is when we would drive home and there was no music in the car. That's how you knew.
Oh, damn.
My mom used to love letting us sit in silence while she goes, yep. And I know exactly what I'm gonna get to. And then she would just say that vagueness, like, is it belt? Is it the spoon? Is it like, what is it? What is it gonna be? Like, I'm nervous. Like, oof. And my father would be different. He would tell me like literally everything he was gonna do, child. Like, oof, like I'm about to wear you out when I get to this house. Don't even go upstairs. You're not gonna make it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna make it. Bitch, I used to be.
I would wear from Vincent too. I'd have been out.
I'm like, okay, this t-shirt's thick. I'm gonna put this in here. That was me. I was like, I'm gonna put this t-shirt here. If they're like pulled out the pants, no, my plan is ruined.
I promise that I'm not gonna whip my kids. I'm not whipping my kids.
If I ever have children, I can't do the same. I won't do that either. Only because that used to really just fuck me up, knowing that that man is coming home and he about to wear me out. Or if my mother was mad and that spoon came out that little, not the spoon, Deborah.
Bitch, that's why I got anxiety now.
And that hold out your hands like this. Oh no.
We are not on the plantation. We're not doing that. I'm not continuing that cycle.
That was like Alabama. Okay, they brought that over here. I was like, don't do that no more. Oh yeah, bitch, I used to be booking it. Booking it. Like,
Run, Matty, run.
because like, but don't let all the kids get in trouble. Like me,
Oh
Bobby,
man.
and Alexandra. Oh, when you're talking about like we were plotting, like, how are we gonna get out of this? That's all we would say. How are we gonna get out of this? So who can take the most blame, or better yet, Alexandra start crying. That's how he used to do it, because she's the only girl. So it was like, if you start crying and then I follow through with me crying, because Bobby never cries, we'll work this out. Many times we got away. There were many times.
I made my mama laugh. I used to say funny shit. I used to say funny shit. Or like I would give a little extra drama to make it awkward.
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh, when I tell y'all, I have gotten on that ground and rolled like I was on fire. You know what I'm saying? Trying not to get
the
popped.
more just rolling.
Bitch. And not laughing at trauma. I remember one day we were talking about this and someone was like, y'all are laughing at this. It's like, sorry, no, this is just us remembering some things that we had survived and laughing about it, because when we were kids, that was the end for us. Like, I thought my life would be over in those days. Woo! Extension. Yeah, the extension cord, girl. Yes. Yes. My dad used to grab whatever. It was like, all right, the slipper. I hated that I hate that shoe.
I'd much rather come in with more creative ways to punish my child.
Oh no, I know how. My kids don't want to be born. When I'm punishing them, the way I'm going to come to school to pick them up from school on a live. Oh bitch. Oh bitch. I'm gonna do what my mom used to do, sit in class. That used to wear me out. Oh, when Dad went to class.
It's Crabtree. Jamal want to answer. What's the answer? All of that.
And it's gonna be like my mom said, have to miss my whole day just to sit in here and watch you behave. Because you're not gonna act like that while I'm here, are you, Matthew? No, Mom. I thought so. Have a good day, but I'll just sit back here making friends with my friends. I hated it. Your mom's so cool. No, she's not. That was me. Oh, God. Okay. Look at me, Bob. You got me going back to family. That's because you family, child. Anywho, glad we had this moment on the show. One wonderful moment. Bob, you're a real one. You're a real one. Untucked was
Come on, Untucked.
Oh, I'm sorry. The cauldron.
The cauldron.
You see, you almost went back to the boudoir.
The boudoir.
I'm in the boudoir. The cauldron where they sat and stewed had, of course, saying like, God damn it. But you know what? I'm still going to fight. It is what it is. I ain't going to go home now. Sorry about it. Hoso, for the culture. I was like, here we go. And nothing wrong with it at all. I'm just saying that was, this is the narrative Hoso was like presenting. Like, if I'm going to go home, this is what I'm representing. Da, 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 da. Now, Hoso starts to talk about, I'm really nervous. Are y'all nervous too? I'm stupid scared, bitch. Like, what are we about to go through? I don't want to go home right now. Like, what about you, Sigourney? How do you feel? No, I'm fine. I ain't going nowhere.
Baby, when they
gave
us that flashback, it was giving us the receipts about Hoso. I kind of laughed. I was like, they was holding on to that footage. They said, look at this.
She was like, nah, it's not going to be. I'm sorry about it. Like, I know I'm going to stay and da-da-da-da-da. And then Hoso was like, well, I'm going to pick me, Dolly, and Saint. And then Sigourney was like, I'm sorry, I'm picking Dolly and Saint because you're unprofessional and you're always this, that, and the other. And you're too young and you need some more time. And then you're always asking for shit. And then, bitch, do you have makeup wipes? Do you have any makeup removers? Do you have any makeup removers? I forgot my pen.
The level of unprofessionalism.
There it is, Keisha. It's cute. Sigourney, I'm not worried. I was gagged. I was living for it too, Jose. For the stick. It was like, girl, I'm not about to sit here and sweat.
This romper room fuckery, girl. I'm not worried. And they clocked you for it last week. And
yeah, that was basically that. It was basically that. Okay, I was mad at Hoso saying Sigourney wasn't Dragula enough. Sigourney went through her mom passing away, the girls coming for her, and many exterminations. Sigourney is Dragula even if she doesn't win.
She gave a Shangela. I have worked for everything that I have. I built myself up. I say, yes, girl. Let them know.
And I love when she's yelling, how she yells like this, where it's never out of like, it's very in a controlled sense
Yeah.
of where I stand and how I feel when I'm talking about the things that I know for a fact to be true. I am still gonna be here. And
It's
you
like
and your
Miss
three
Frizzle.
faces.
Miss Frizzle got mad at you. Keisha, that
Miss
is a booty
Frizzle.
hole. Just like
I can't. Yeah, she is great with her enunciations. Very good with them. I'm always here for it.
baby, you know why people are mad when they pronounce every single letter in the fucking
Everything.
word. I was like, oh, Sigourney's feeling it, baby.
That's that. So we can be clear. I said what I said, and you cannot misinterpret it because I said it correctly and
said what I said.
very yeah. In parentheses. I'm here for it, honestly, but I was glad she stuck up for herself. Also, I think felt like Sigourney was clearly going to be the one to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, she does not yell. That she's aggressive when she speaks, but she definitely. Where is this? I was here for that comment. Not Karen in the
Hoso is definitely the young sibling of the group. Like, it's just like you can tell. Like, are they talented? Absolutely. Are them looks good? Absolutely. But you know, like, just like Sigourney, like, was talking about, like, that's a portion of the job. You still gotta come to work ready to work. You gotta know how to like ebb and flow and operate in that particular like environment. Like, that's also a part of the job. So like,
it's this one right here.
It's a legitimate critique.
It's this one right here. Hoso only did a photo shoot, and I had to go through all that. Roaches, suffocation, electrocution. One more time. Electrocution, suffocation, and roaches. Girl, you took pictures at dark in the nighttime at the beach.
Suffocation, no breathing, club, another club. Like, she was like, I'm tired.
I can't. Like, yeah, I mean, but I like Hoso too. I really do.
Like
someone in the comments was trying me and was like, Matt's biased. So I have praised Hoso many times.
We all have implicit bias if you really want to get technical about it. But like, I don't think that's a factor here. I think we're actually judging the situation very accurately.
Kind of what I always try to do. So if that's your fave and you're mad when I don't like them, poot.
We're running a program here. Like it would not benefit us to be here and be like, blah.
I think Sigourney looks great, but I also don't think she fit the assignment. But I love Sigourney, so I hope Sigourney doesn't hate me tomorrow for saying that she didn't fit the assignment. God forbid she unfollows me.
This is not a Stan channel.
I really be looking at folks like, have you lost your grip? Like, do you really think I care after this? Once the season ends, like, I will remember them, but then I'm moving on to the next show. Like,
we are not pulling up in the Sri Lanka, girl. We know what we're talking about here.
Never. And I certainly don't go in people's inboxes and threaten them or send them nasty, hateful messages or even get into threads and try that shit like other girls do.
Y'all better stop misgendering our homegirl Hoso on the Twitters. I be seeing y'all. Y'all are fucking rude. Y'all know they pronouns.
Yes.
You know what it is. And don't be coming at the race either, because they are talented and they deserve to be here regardless. Don't be doing that. Y'all are ashy.
And then on a real note, I read the Matty Morphosis statement.
I do too.
I did. So I'm actually, once again, I don't mind them being on the show. I'm not even gatekeeping that. There is something they said in that statement that bothered me a little bit. And it had to do with them speaking on them being there and opening doors for marginalized and discriminated people. I said, you, sir, are not going to be the door that opens that up for those people. If anybody, and we'll just see, I'll throw Kylie up in this motherfucker if we're really going to go there.
That's opening doors.
You're not going to be the one. Now, I'm glad you're on the show and they did put you on low key for a gimmick, not discrediting your drag, but come on now. That audition tape, you saying you're straight, that was like, that's definitely like, ooh, put them on. Like, but I'm not discrediting. I want them to compete. I want to see how this goes.
RuPaul's gonna be like, imagine this. Two queens stand before me. Before tonight, I have asked you to create a lip sync performance to Sweet Caroline by Neil fucking
All right, Keisha. All right, Keisha Carr.
I was on that thread. That shit was funny.
Bitch, I saw that, Keisha. Bitch, that shit was funny. That was funny. But like,
can you imagine getting sent home by Matty Morphosis? You know how mad I would be as a homosexual.
Really? I wouldn't be mad if that bitch could work. That bitch could work. But here's the thing: I'm too
gay for that.
I am not. Well, for one, I would never even think they could send me home because, bitch, I wear it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dancer, and I will. resume to prove it. So like with Matty, I'm interested to see how the show goes. I love this, but I just didn't like that last statement of if I'm it's like, don't even, you were on the money up until that point. And so again, I want to see them on the show, but you know, they got a privilege coming into this. It's clear. There's nothing wrong with them being there, but there's definitely conversations that people can have that are legitimate.
I'm curious. I want to have a more nuanced conversation about it, but we're not there yet. We're still trying to get over the initial shock. So I'll save that for a couple weeks, but we'll come back to that.
Right. And Wild Card, literally in the same statement as I read it on airtime, join me sometime, very much was like, I know I have this, but in the same breath was like, I hope I open the door for It was very, what? Sir, don't do that. But like everything else, I agreed with them on in their statement, and I don't think they should be getting some hateful. Why? Like, let's see them on the show first, girl. Like, come on,
girl. We finna get an LMFAO lip sync this season. It's gonna be Shape of You.
I mean,
all the stuff they said in the comments.
But you know, they already were low key introducing this into like with the lip syncing. Like they did Little Richard's, you know, bent wrist self, but you know, at the same wop bop a do wop. That was not a song that anybody. Yeah, what? No, Wild Card for
good
real.
golly, Big Mom. Good was it good golly, Miss Mom?
They stated in their statement they are aware of their privilege and by any means It was very much like, I know what's up. So it was like, oh, okay. And I was fine with Matty all the way up until towards the end, where it was like, if me being there opens the doors for marginalized and discriminated people, then that's really what this is all about. It's like, what? Like,
or you can just give marginalized people a seat at the table.
I mean, that, but more so for me with the statement in general, just accepting them stating what they stated, it's like, hey, don't include that. Just end it with, I'm happy for the love and support, but what you said beforehand with, I'm admitting this and there should be more people included on the show, that was fine. But when you were like, if I can open up that's when you bring it back to me. And that's why I was like, no, don't. That problem is they think this is about you like now. And this is the point that they're making. That's why I was like, okay, I'm going to watch. And I love like everybody on the show, but you know, yeah. Okay, no, you're fine, Wild Card. Like today I was on a good, like, let me read things kind of level today. I haven't had too many libations. I've been very clear-headed today. So like, when I read it like he wrote it. So it's like, oh, okay, I see what you meant. But there's just a little, I don't know. It's strange. But I'm also like, let's see what happens. This is a show we're talking about right now called Dragula. And this is exactly what season 14 wanted to do, bitch. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Look at what they're doing. So this casting was perfect, actually. Look what we're doing. Talking about this on a whole, I mean, low-key I brought up, but I mean,
look at us.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. Brought to you by Apple. Buy the new Apple 13 Pro Max. You can't afford it, but somebody can pay it off in 3 years. Sorry.
And transitioning back. Welcome back.
Right. I love, my dad just texted me. Today is your brother's birthday. I texted him. Jesus. See what happens when you open the door. See what happens when you open that door.
I'm not leaving the door open.
Girl, it is 9-something. And he's now telling me that the boy's birthday. I called him at 1:00 in the afternoon when he was awake. Like, come on now. Anywho, I see my pop trying. He trying. That man old. Anywho, Machine Gun Kelly. Who?
Special guest, Machine Gun Kelly.
I swear we need to do the Andre show from like Adult Swim, and me and Julie are just doing random interviews while we're talking about other shows behind them.
I think he's really hot.
I do too.
He gives me chaotic, like just him specifically. He gives me chaotic bisexual energy. Like that's just his personality.
So on Two Broke Girls, there was this one scene with him, and I was just like, what? And then I saw him do a stand-up special, and I was like,
agree.
I think I like this. And you know, I have a thing for comedians, so it's like
he's fucking funny.
If they can make me laugh, off, you get in my pants.
I like it.
Don't be gross looking though. Mm-hmm. Eric Andre is sexy. Yeah,
He is sexy.
he's a weirdo, but I like his weirdo-ness. It's such a good weirdo. Such a hot weirdo. Yeah, very that. Oh, Dragula. Okay, so they were in the back room. There was that conversation moving forward. Yes. Okay. Pete David. No, I don't know Pete.
He knows.
Pete gives me. I don't go to sleep, and I like the bed. So, no. He give me. I be in my chair all day playing something. Something.
I would hang out with him, but like that's it.
Do. Clowns came out of the ground. All right, that happened.
Thriller.
Did y'all see Eric Andre mom? What she look like?
Let me Google that.
I don't be looking up mamas. Special guest Azalea Banks. She calls us out of our names the entire show. You're not funny. But I'm like, but I love your music. Play her song. Don't play it. Bam, 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 bam. Count Contestant. Whoa! Yeah, okay, sorry.
I saw on Apple Music that Broke with Expensive Taste was in our top albums play for this year.
Did you see it was my number 3? Dooley. I was like, the fact that RuPaul was number 1 artist for me, I was gagged. Like, gagged. But to see Azalea Banks is number 3 for Broke with Expensive Taste, I was like, what was I listening to so much of though? Heavy Metal Reflective. That's
Heavy Metal and Reflective.
I can get that. It's a best. Yes. Oh my goodness.
That's a jam.
It's the loveliest thing I've ever heard. Boom, 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 boom. I can get that. I can. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Wait. Sorry. It's Heavy Metal Reflective. Miss Amore. Miss Camaraderie. Soda. I don't know why I love Soda so much. That beginning is so.
Girl, we finna get flagged singing all these songs.
Your smile, your eyes, yeah, very that. And then am I chasing time? Am I wasting time? Oh, you. Yeah. And then there's this another
I like Young Rapunzel's my shit.
Young Rapunzel's a good one. What's the other one on there?
BBD?
Yeah, that's the one. There we go.
Or Wallace.
Wallace is a good one too. Oh,
ha la la.
Right. So everything except for the Teenage Roller, Keep It Brother Bowler. Yeah, that's the only one I won't listen to.
We are gay.
Ooh, Luxury is that girl. Luxury. That's that bow. Listen out, hit me out whenever it's you. Listen. I wish she wasn't so problematic. Licorice is actually my favorite Azalea Banks song. I can do the first line verbatim. Oh my God, I can't. This is too much. Can we talk about her right now? Let's talk about the show because I will talk about this like 3 minutes left
before 11.
Oh God, I will talk about that lady forever. New Beach A Go-Go is not good. You know it's not good. Don't even go along the coast. Stop it, Tiffany. I don't.
Love you, girl.
Yeah, I'm a fan of hers. I just wish she wasn't. Anywho, okay. Do. This is the Mario Kart start. Beep.
Blum.
Coco Kane was there. Shout out to Coco Kane. We love you, sis. Coco was giving. She definitely was giving me this kind of cartoon. I was definitely getting that. I was also getting the old version of how they would look at Black people in cartoons with the lip bit that she had on her face. I was like, okay, sis, I see what you're doing there and paying the homage. Also giving me a little Twisted Metal. Oh, I remember that on the PlayStation. The clown guy who drove the ice cream truck and threw like, yes. Oh my goodness. No, it's never getting a Mario Kart 9. The 8 is the top selling game on the system. It's never gonna. It's 33 million copies have been sold. I'm sorry, 37. Excuse me. It's they're not getting a new one. It'll be when we get a new system. Sigourney was giving Peach. I would have said one of Bowser's kids, because you know for the new one you can play all of them. So I think she's giving Bowser's kids, if anything.
I would say like Ludwig Vaughn, like because of the hair.
Yeah, I mean Dolly's instantly gonna be Yoshi just because they were the fastest.
Yoshi!
Yeah, very that. Poor Hoso was giving you like Donkey Kong or some sort of bigger character in the back that isn't going anywhere. Iggy Koopa. Yep, there you go. Yep, it's Iggy Koopa. Ludwig. It's Ludwig. That's who
right.
Sigourney's
Ludwig
giving.
Vaughn. Right.
Ludwig. You know, Saint sitting in the front there, like her name's gonna be Liza Blackman. Sometimes I like to see my friends like Diana, Carol. You know, what's that one baby's name? She was Catwoman. Oh yeah, I don't remember.
Eartha Kitt?
Oh, that's her, Liza. That's who Saint was giving me a little bit. Not Saint is dry bones. Wow! And two of y'all. Maybe I should do Liza for the talent show for Snatch Game. What do y'all think? I'd just be in pain the whole time, Rue. I really would. Oh God, I know you got pills back there. Oh, now that would be the giggle. What kind of pills do you think I have? All of them. Just throw them my way. My mouth is open. I'll catch. Speaking of catch, hold. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Work.
She knows what pills are back there. Okay, listen.
Not the pills.
Not I'm sued. No. She gave a little dat. Ow. Say pussy, bitch. A little say boom. Say what it works.
Always right.
I mean, I'm just saying. So Liza, what did you have for lunch? Well, I went to my friend's Carol Channing's house. You remember her? She's dead now. Is she? I don't remember. And I had raspberries. They were lovely, but I think there was saliva all over them. Okay. Yeah, this was fun, but I'm glad Coco got to come back.
I mean, they brought back Mary. Why not bring
well,
back Coco?
No, because Coco could have came back. We didn't need the other one.
I can't wait for this fucking finale or the reunion when they be having that big ass table.
And you know who better be popping the fuck off is Mary. As I just dragged her. No, I better see you come in and not play no kind of. You hold it, sister. Hold it. No, I'm just playing. It'd be nice if they all kumbaya, but it'd be boring. Liza, are you sure it wasn't LSD? LSD. That sounds like my last husband's initials. He didn't take my name. Shout out to anybody that got this reference from this wig and the eyeballs from what clown this was supposed to be from Big Comfy Couch. I got that immediately. I was like, bitch, that's the clown from Big Comfy Couch.
Lunette.
And I also thought were they also former competitors too? Because I was seeing some faces that seemed somewhat familiar. Either way, they were in somebody's park that nobody was visiting in. They be fucking too much in there. And we get to the Extermination.
This was also everything. This was everything.
This was creepy.
It was very creepy.
I was like, ooh, girl. Like the whole, let's introduce the puppets as they come in the show. We're all sitting here so scared, and this shadowy hand comes up. I was like, oh shit, we're about to get a little Coraline moment. Someone's soul is about to be stolen. But this last image, Julie, here, this one right here, was like, what? This was very fucking cool. But after the Boulet brothers showed us that Hoso and Saint were the ones that were actually up for extermination, Dolly and Sigourney Beaver were saved, making it to the top 3. I was kind of shocked that Sigourney was not picked, honestly. But I think maybe because she handled the extermination really fucking well, they wanted to keep her. I don't know, but I was a little gagged, honestly. I was like, oh. But they decided to throw a little fake out on us here
Mm-hmm.
After
To
all
be
this blood
continued.
flew on the walls, it was to be continued.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
Me too. I'm very, very nervous.
I like Saint, but
I mean, in terms of storyline, they kind of did this to themselves because y'all are both, we're out here fighting for our culture. And so when you start lumping yourself into categories with other girls, of course they're going to want to see you duke it out in
apparently
some
y'all were in the
capacity.
bottom for the culture too. I hated that joke. I won't let that one pass. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. I feel like the next episode is actually going to be the reunion versus us finding out a result, and then we get the finale. I think they'll do that, just like how Canada's doing right now for theirs. Yep. I think Dolly for me is for me. I believe Dolly might possibly be winning the season. I think that Saint took Resurrection, but I think Dolly will be taking the season. I think that's what's happening here. Unless something happens, I don't know. I don't know what could be pulled out at this point because
unless Sigourney come out in that finale, it is just like house down boots.
I
kind of
would
think Dolly
live
might
if Sigourney pulls the ultimate stunt.
a
I
stunt.
will live, but it's gonna be a
Stunt.
stunt if she wins, and it's not gonna be like I'm a shader for it, but I'll be like, girl, you came,
Get that.
all and you conquered
Get that.
because it'd be interesting. Yeah, but if Dolly wins, it would go in my OnlyFans fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
As we lay in the bed and have with the money, underneath us, on top of us. And I remind him, why didn't you put it in the bank? Because I wanted to fucking,
Yeah.
That's the story.
Like Hoso's storyline right now it's giving me like kind of like how they did Courtney Act, where it's like you're doing a good job, but like you're having a hard time like differentiating yourself from the pack in a way that would like elevate you to winner. I think that's kind of where they are, like in terms of story.
Matty, give him that clown fantasy. I mean, I can get into geesh. Since the girls like to talk about she don't do, even though I've been low-key working on a few of my things, including my brow blocking to get it better. Because I did say I was going to try to audition for 16, and I'm not playing. I'm just doing everything privately so I don't look a fool while I'm getting everything together. I want to start out pretty. Is that okay? All right, thank you. Listen. Top 3, we'll find out sooner or later. We know that the Beeve and Daddy Dolly is what we're going to call them, are safe. We'll find out if All Saints or Hoso, you think you're funny, bitch, is going to be saved. Yeah, that worked. That worked. Oh, so you think you're cute. Hoso, you think you're cute. There it is. Hoso, you think you're cute. I need to get my nails done. I don't know why I showed. Okay, so yes. What would be your clown look? I would do Homie the Clown.
That's a good option.
And I'd have a sock full of
Homie don't play that.
Yeah, and I would be swinging it on, boom, like Homie don't play that or whatever. But when I pull it out, it's like rocks that actually were like foamable, so people wouldn't think I would like bang the ground and tear it up. But yeah, I would show like my killerness by throwing socks around and beating people with it and have blood on the sock. So yeah, that would be me. Homie lost it is what I would call it. Homie lost it. What about you, Dooley? If you were the clown and this was your run,
clowns,
the house down, boots.
What kind of clown would I would do Guy Fieri. Y'all know how I feel about Guy Fieri.
If you didn't know, Dooley fucking hates Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri ain't do nothing to me.
He did. He made it. He's on TV and he's diners, driving dives.
Baby, when he made them trash can nachos, I lost it. I lost my shit.
And there have been many restaurants I've gone to that have actually that on the menu. In Houston.
Trash can nachos. I said, what?
He's just a little douchey for me, kind of like how I feel about Bobby Flay.
Apparently, Guy Fieri is a really nice person. I mean, I've never met him. I've never seen them in public.
I've heard he was nice.
I'm just judging the persona of Guy Fieri.
I heard he talks to everybody. Like he will say hello, all that kind of good stuff. I'm sure people are nice.
Now, Bobby Flay, I would have some trouble with, especially if it's some like super gourmet shit. But I'm fairly positive I can outcook Guy Fieri.
I remember him eating a squirrel. I believe it. I believe it. I've had deer before, but then again, I live in Texas, so
I've
that
had
makes
venison.
sense. Yeah, not my favorite. I don't like
It's
gamey
spicy.
tasting. I don't like it when it still tastes like it's like on Earth. Like I just like you have a home you're going back to. I don't want to taste that. Like I need it to be dead and dead and dead.
Yes, Tom, Bobby Flay did cheat on his wife, and that's a key. So he was married to homegirl that played Detective Cabot on the first couple of seasons of SVU. Now you would think that she learned some shit, and she did. So she hired a whole PI and who clocked all the tea.
Shut up. Guy's mom's a lesbian. Shut up.
Work.
He got 5 more points for me. But his bowling shirts are still negative 5,000. Hell no. I do like Gordon Ramsay, but more so in certain places like Kitchen Nightmares, especially the one where he goes to those people's restaurants and wears them out. Oh, bitch, my favorite Gordon Ramsay. Wake up, man! Fucking love it. He be cussing them clean out. I'm like, yes, swear. Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, Hell's Kitchen's good. Hell's Kitchen's pretty good. Gordon, that forehead. Stop it. Just because he has a high rise. Don't do that. Some people like to see from above. Okay. We done? It's late. Ooh, yeah, it's late. Dooley gotta go to bed. It's 11:11. Make a wish, Dooley.
I need to eat. I'm starving.
Make a wish, Dooley. It's 11:11 on your end. I have an hour before mine.
Health, wealth, prosperity, success, abundance.
Coming to the stage, the house of wealth, success, of your abundance. Don't just play. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful evening here with me and Dooley. We had 400 plus of y'all in the room. Thank you for being here. Hit that like button, like super hard, but not hard enough to break your keyboard because I don't have insurance for you, honey. But show your support. Make sure you get in the comment section below. Algorithm. And again, have a great night. Let's give our social medias away before we go. You already know what it is with your boy, Matty Rants. Linktree. Matty Rants, grab a branch, eat some fruit, find your way, be fulfilled. It's at the Matty Rants on Twitter. Of course, Stereo. I think we're going to do a podcast tomorrow for online dating, the ghosts who run it. I think we're all tired on Monday. I was out of it on Monday. And then, of course, Fortunate Rants is on Friday with Stereo. And don't forget to join me and Dooley for our last airtime dragged race trivia and hot topics moment. It's going to be super, uber, duper fun. If you're on my Patreon now, I see I got a new subscriber. What's up, Anthony? What is it? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, y'all got a whole lot of shit coming your way. So get ready for
MC
that.
Deborah.
Okay. and again. She needs a new cut, a new color, a new style, a new play. I live for MC Deb, okay?
MC Deborah is funny.
She can never. I don't see it for her. Is it? All right. I can't. All right, y'all. Dooley, social media is I almost was just running through here.
It's okay. On Twitter, you can find me at _Dooley Noted _ That's _DOOLEYNOTED _ Come kiki with me on Twitter. It's a hoot. You can find me on Instagram at Dooley _ Noted as presented below.
Hoso Teratoma just commented on my Instagram post for Dragula. Is the cast watching? Are you here?
Round of applause.
Are you here? Are you here right now? Okay, we love you all, but we
don't reveal yourself.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do that. We love you, but we keep it real. And again, if I ever see any of y'all performing, I'm tipping hoes down, okay? As I always do. All right.
And last but not least, like, share, comment, subscribe. Find me on YouTube at Dooley Does Food.
Absolutely. It was on my Instagram, y'all. If you go there now, you'll be like, Excuse me, they commented, we look so good. I mean, my screenshots be right. But listen.
I love that you found. I took that photo February of like 2019. Like you had to go back to get, and that was a great photo. But like,
Bitch, you sent that photo.
did
I
I?
asked you to send me a photo. I asked everyone
sent
to
it
send
to
photos. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a good photo, bitch.
It's a good photo. It's a good
I
photo.
mean, whenever we get the next ones in, I would love it. I swear we're gonna get a girlfriend's photo there through thick and thin. Yeah, no,
Second, third.
my
My girlfriend.
Kelsey Grammer, EP the show. Can you believe that? While he was divorcing Camille. Sorry, that's a Housewives reference.
We
Oh.
still hate Joan 2
Ah!
years after the fact.
But I love me some Tracy Ellis Ross. All right.
True. True.
Hugs and kisses. Our best love
Best
and
love and
wishes to
wishes.
you. It's your boy Matty Rants and duly underscore noted Tiffany Jones. If y'all don't go to bed, Matty and Julie. Normally, when I'm tired, this is when I get completely ridiculous. So yeah. But all right. Until the next time and next Tuesday, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Oh. Get that out of here.